first Principal's Message of 2020, and it's been wonderful to welcome all of our students and families back to the school for the beginning of the 2020 academic year. It's certainly been somewhat of a disrupted Christmas holidays, hasn't it, with the fires across Australia causing great distress. And I had the wonderful privilege a week or so ago of supporting past student David Rose, who came to me just after Christmas and asked if he could run a benefit night at the school. And David, an amazing young person, is a comedian while he's studying law at Monash. And he put together a fabulous bill of comedians who gave up their time to come to school and run a comedy night. And I'm so proud to say that his efforts, supported by the school, raised over $20,000 to go towards the Victorian Government Fire Relief Appeal. The fires and other events over Christmas are something that I spoke to students about, in that they can be very distressing, particularly the imagery that we saw associated with the fires, with terrible loss of life and loss of property, but also the damage and injury to our native wildlife was really quite concerning. The pictures that we see of koalas drinking out of water bottles and things like that can be very disturbing for all members of our community, but particularly for young children. And I talked to our students about how we have no control over events like that, but what we do have control over is the lens that we view those events through, the concept of how we make meaning. And the challenge that I offered to all of the students in our community was to make a conscious choice around the lens that we view the world through. And of course I would be referring to trying to view that world through an optimistic lens, a lens that looks for the half full, not the half empty. Because someone wise once said, the weather we bring with ourselves is the weather that we surround ourselves with. So if we're optimistic and we surround ourselves with other people who are optimistic, it tends to be more uplifting for us as people. So as we move forward into 2020, it's a really exciting year for the school. The first day back at school is always such an incredibly exciting day, with children beginning their journey of coming to school, whether it be in prep or early learning, or even Year 7 students commencing high school. And there's such a buzz around the school when we have all those new students starting. I hope all of our students have a wonderful year and challenge themselves to do things maybe this year that they didn't do last year. Maybe they weren't brave enough to have a go at them last year. But challenging yourself is certainly part of who we are. The really big activity for us as a school this year, of course, is the construction of the Senior Learning Precinct, which will begin in Term 4 this year. And by way of reminder, I'd like to give you another look at the 3D fly-through of what will be a fabulous project for the school. I hope you enjoy that. So my best wishes to all members of the community. Have a fabulous 2020. It's the beginning of a new decade, isn't it? 10 years until our 50th anniversary as a school. Challenge yourself. Do things that maybe you haven't done before. And get out and have a good go. Thanks very much, and I'll enjoy talking to you again soon. Thank you.